everybody, welcome to my live. Hi. So I'm going to be doing a reading for the sign of Leo. So hopefully you guys, I'll have some Leo in your chart, and if you're cross-watching, that's fine too. Alright, so I'm just going to shuffle. What did I get? Ooh, I got Leo. I got the Sun, I got Justice, and I got the Wheel of Fortune, all major arcana. Bottom of the deck, the Fool card. Just a little surprise for Leo. It looks like right now you're going to be moving into a period of righteousness, justice. This is divine timed. It looks like you are really opening up and surrendering to the universe, surrendering to truth, to karma, to fate. Whatever this is, you're like, so be it. Your arms are wide open, you're accepting it, you're going through a rebirth. This is a new beginning, Leo. Look at that. I knew it. Even, oh my God, look at these little surprises. Even under that, we have the King and Queen of Wands. Leo, what? This is ridiculous. I mean, wow. It looks like you definitely have a relationship in your near future, divinely timed, not just any relationship, but a soulmate or a twin flame, okay? These are both Leo energies here, the King and Queen of Wands, okay? This is a fiery passion between the both of you. I cannot believe I have the King and Queen of Wands right on top of each other. Could you be seeing another Leo? Yes. I think 80% of you that are resonating with this, there's another Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus around you, okay? Maybe even Jupiter. And if not, definitely a mutual fire sign, okay? Fire, fire, fire. This is fire power. You're getting your power back. But more than anything, what I see is you're moving into your righteous place. And your righteous place is in a relationship with the Queen of Wands. Okay? You and her are a team. And you can be male or female in this energy. But you guys are going to work together for this new beginning. There's something about you and a soulmate going together in a new beginning. Okay? That's just the opening message for Leo. Wow, what an opening. Welcome, Leo. You certainly don't come in quietly. You do not come in quietly. I wouldn't think you would, Leo. I really wouldn't think you would. But wow, that's just awesome. Okay. So Spirit, please guide me to a divine message for the sign of Leo. Make it personal, make it real, make it honest, make it obvious, make it loud. What is really going on with the sign of Leo? And please keep in mind, I follow Vedic, but you can also be tropical watching this reading, okay? It doesn't have to be Vedic, but just, you know, I do. So for some of you guys, you might be a Virgo in tropical, and that would make you a Leo in Vedic. Sun, Moon, Rising, Jupiter, or Venus. Can I just say, there's so much going on for Leo right now emotionally. You're overwhelmed. You're emotional about your work. You're emotional about your money. You're emotional about your family. You're emotional about your weight. You're emotional about what you look like. You're emotional about your purpose and your soul, where it's going, what's going on with your soul. There's a lot of things going on right now with you because the moon is in Taurus per Vedic in Mixada Nakshatra, which is searching. So because the moon is in Mixada Nakshatra, everyone is going to be searching for something. Leo, you're searching for your purpose. Why am I here? What is my purpose? So we're going to get into that. But I just kind of want to do an overview about the sign of Leo, what's coming up for you within the next 30 days. What's coming up for Leo within the next 30 days? Please reveal to me, Leo. Bless these cards with the energy of fire for Leo. Give me a reading and a message for Leo. The next 30 days. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. What's going on? Show me. Okay, we are ready. Seven of Wands, Resistance. Four of Pentacles, Certainty. The Fool, a new beginning, a leap of faith, taking a risk. Ten of Swords, demise, betrayal, pain, despair, an ending. The Moon, emotions, thoughts, deep emotions, spiritual awakening, spiritual testing. Queen of Pentacles, security, nurturing, support. The feeling of needing security and support, the feeling of supporting others. And I got two. Nine of Wands, the last stand. A very difficult period, a very trying, painful time, a time of exhaustion. It's almost over. It's also a card of determination, stamina, endurance. Eight of Cups, walking away, leaving a relationship, seeking self-love, leaving something you once really loved, and going in search of something else you're no longer interested. Emotionally unavailable, emotionally detached. This is frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Eight of Pentacles, consistency. Doing the same thing repetitively, over, getting the same results. This is skills, this is hard work, this is focus, a lot of very far focus and determination to get the job done. This is a very skilled person at their craft, someone who also spends a lot of hours at work or a lot of hours thinking about work and creation of security and money. We have the Unconditional Love card. It represents mother. It represents nurturing. It represents forgiveness, understanding, sympathy, empathy. Complete unconditional love, no strings attached. The High Priestess. This is the energy of a psychic. This is the energy of a spiritual medium, a healer, but a seer more than anything. Someone that is balanced, someone that knows the power of good and evil, someone that knows the power of light and dark. This is a witch. This is the High Priestess. So she is the hierarchy of her coven. This is someone that can tell your future. This is someone that knows your innermost desires. This is someone that works, lives, and studies spiritual growth. This is someone that gets messages from the other side. And last, Page of Pentacles. This is a child. This is also learning and growing. This is a step in a new direction. This is a chance and a gift of a new beginning, a new opportunity, a new day rising. This is the beginnings of a new year, a new life. We have the flower of life in the pentacle, and that represents rebirth and growth, continuous moving forward. So this is a very good message here. Bottom of the deck, let's see. Oh, we have an Ace of Pentacles, another flower of life, a new beginning. Definitely going into a new beginning. Leo, from the beginning of this reading, we knew the Fool card was there. It's here again. You're really stepping into a new beginning. Now we can get a little bit more into the details of your reading. Okay. I do want to get an oracle here for you as well before I move forward. Let's see. What is a lesson you must learn? I'm going to use James Van Praagh, the Soul's Journey lesson cards. What is a lesson you must learn, or a lesson you have recently learned? Okay. The sign of Leo, please. Give me a message for the sign of Leo. A message Leo must learn and will learn, or already has. A destiny message. What is the destiny and a lesson for Leo? The sign of Leo. Show me the message of the lesson learned. Ooh, we have gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. It's like an egg, in my opinion. So this is the lesson you've learned or will learn or must learn. The attitude of gratitude in all things, in the ups and the downs, in everything you have learned or will learn, how to be grateful, how to appreciate your position no matter what it is. Okay? So that is a beautiful lesson, and I'm going to read that for you before I begin. Whoops. Let me get that down here. This soulful card is telling you that it is time to stop, close your eyes, and become mindful of the incredible gift the universe, and we talked about a gift, has bestowed upon you, offering valuable lessons tailored especially for your soul, Leo. This is an important reminder to express your appreciation for what has been, what will be, and most important, who you are. It is time to acknowledge the universe and let them feel how thankful you are for being provided these opportunities for insights and understanding. This is also a time for your soul to share recognition of all those loved ones in your life, upon the earth or in spirit, who have helped you form who you are now today. You may, Leo, even find it helpful to begin to write a list of all the grateful things that you have in your life. Things to be grateful for, excuse me. When you put forth the contemplation and the energy and the intention to do this, it's going to awaken thoughts that acknowledge your connection to all that is. And so by bringing yourself into a state of gratitude, it not only transforms your effect on the energy in the sacred space surrounding you, but also brings about an overall sense of health and well-being. Wow, so Leo, I mean, if I can just picture a big lion right now, I would picture him laying in the sun, on his tummy, being vulnerable with this surrender kind of energy, and just basking and saying, thank you. Thank you for providing, Father. Thank you for giving me all I need. Thank you for the luxuries in my life. Thank you for my family. Thank you for my health. Thank you for my youth, or my wisdom and my knowledge and my experience. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to grow and see things and learn things. And I just see a lion just really being happy with spirit. Not worrying about the past, not worrying about the future, just very content with the moment. And that's kind of where I see Leo. Now, getting into your reading here, what I see so far is you've been resisting someone for a very long time. Could be a Sagittarius, but it's definitely a fire sign, a mutual fire sign. Definitely a Leo, okay, or Aries, all right? But you've been resisting. And keep in mind, Leo, these messages are reversible. So if I say you can also point that at your person, that I'm talking to them, okay? Because it's always, the message is fluid. And if it applies to you in a different way than it applies to me or someone else, then that's good. Spirit talks to you in Spirit's own way. Anyways, so you've been resisting this person for a very long time. They've tried to come at you, and the only reason you've resisted them is you thought they were trying to end your freedom. You thought they were trying to control you. You feel like they're trying to control you. You might feel the pressure of the world weighing down on you. You may have felt in your past like you had no control over your life, that everyone else had control, but not you. And this led to anger and frustration and resistance. You've also just been on the defensive, okay? This is building walls. You have been defensive about letting people in and seeing what's going on the inside. Because stepping into your feelings and your thoughts, we have another blockage here at the Four of Pentacles. It's locking down your emotions, Eight of Cups. It looks to me, Leo, that you have not let yourself let go of a situation. You've already been emotionally detached for a while, okay? For the Nine of Wands, you have been Eight of Cups for a long time, and you're emotionally not there anymore, okay? There is no more, the emotions have either changed to a very unloving, unhappy energy, or you're just not having it anymore. And you still have not let yourself let go of it. There's a lot of stubbornness here, okay? Maybe there is an energy of vulnerability by being in the unknown, by letting go of something that once was very, very good and just isn't anymore. So there is the element of disappointment also coming in for you. I offered you so much before I got started, and you said no to all of it. Now here I am working. Yeah. I'll be right back, guys. Give me a moment. I know. Stuff. I know. Dang it. Okay. Next time, eat when I say. Okay. I am back. Excuse me. Okay, all right, I know. Sorry for the interruption, Leo. Gotta be mama. Gotta be mama first. Okay. All right, so anyways, where I left off was an emotional situation, clearly, for you. You've already kind of left this behind. And thank you so much for the super chat. I think I see one up there. Thank you. How cute. Thank you so much. So anyways, Leo, frustration is all about, and as abound is what I mean. I can't tell. But Leo, if this isn't you frustrated, is it possible that you have frustrated your partner? Yes, it's very possible you have frustrated your partner, your soulmate, because you've been resisting them. And that's the flip side to this coin. There's a partner out there that may have been wanting to pursue you, but you have been rejecting them. Okay, 7 of Wands, yep, 8 of Cups. I have been consistently rejecting you because I'm hanging on to something else that I should have already let go of. Now that is another frustration. So there's a lot of frustration here with Leo. Are you going to be moving forward into a new energy? Yes, because you've been doing the same thing over and over for a very long time. Or this person that you love, Leo, has been doing the same thing over for a very long time, over and over. So you pick where this frustration sits in your energy, but it sits somewhere with someone involved with Leo. Okay, or in the sign of Leo, it sits there. And so we have a new beginning with the Fool. Thank God this came out again. So yay! The intro of your reading, you had it, now you have it again. And this is hard work. You know, having a new beginning is not going to be easy for you. This is not going to be something you can just stumble in on and go, okay, I'm Leo, I'm having a new beginning, this is going to be great. No, this is going to take a lot of hard work. I see 8 and 8. That's the Strength card. That is your energy. When you guys read tarot, remember that all the minor arcanas match the number of the major arcana. So the 8 is strength. So it doesn't matter how many little minor arcana 8s you have. It always goes back to strength. And the Strength card is about overcoming self. It's about getting control of yourself. It's balance, actually, also. And it represents all the difficulties that you have to overcome to be whole, to be one with your mind and emotions and your higher self and your physical self. And it represents how hard that really is, how absolutely difficult to be courageous but not cocky, how hard it is to be proud but humble, how proud it is to be a fighter but a peacemaker as well. And it just represents that it is a constant struggle. It's a constant fight. It's a constant difficulty to balance one's emotions in that. And that's Strength card. It takes so much to be whole in so many situations. And this is calling on you, or the person you're with, to really get a hold of yourself and work really hard at this new beginning. Aries, the Fool. Could you be involved with an Aries? Yes, it's very possible here. We've had it twice today. But God is giving you free will, and God is also giving you a gift, a second chance. Are you going to honor this second chance? Is it the second chance that you've been wanting? Is it? And this is God's hand just saying, I'm willing to give you this opportunity, this new life, this gift of creation, the beginning, the building blocks of a new life. But it's going to require your focus, your attention, your detail. You really have to work hard at this. I do also come into a very sad energy here with the Ten of Swords demise, with the unconditional love. And this represents someone that is betrayed, someone that is in pain and suffering and anguish, mental and physical, someone that really took it, like, how do you say, like, took it, like, really got it handed to them, okay? Really got it handed to them. And as you see, there's a guy that, this is my tarot deck, but he has landed on the moon. And there's the earth back there in the background. And the universe, and he is just all alone, defeated here on the moon. He went to battle, right? He had the sword in his hand. He went to battle, and he lost. He lost. He has 9 swords in his back and 1 in his hand. And in my tarot, this means someone who fought as much as they could fight. They fought. They were swinging. They were suffering. 9 of Swords. Anxiety, anguish, pain, sorrow, rejection, doubt, hate, anger, remorse, regret, stress, sleepless nights. All right? Just a lot of trouble. Painful trouble. And the sad thing is, they were fighting for unconditional love. Leo, is this you? Were you fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting consistently for something you wanted, but they kept rejecting you? Leo, this is very possible. And keep in mind, this is reversible, but someone here was fighting for someone they love more than anything, for someone that they cherish. And it doesn't matter is how they feel, because at the end of the day, they lost. 10 of Swords. This is a very painful, I lost. Leo, you lost, or the one you love lost, but this is someone who says, Steph, I effing lost. I gave it my freaking all of it. I went in, wounded warrior, 9 of Wands, just swinging, consistently fighting to stabilize a situation that was unstable from the get. I couldn't make it stand on its own. I tried, but let me explain something, Leo. There's a reason. This was not destiny. Whatever's going on in this situation, whatever was being fought for and couldn't be won, was not in the cards for you with the Fool card. It just wasn't in the cards. It wasn't divine timing is what I mean. And it just wasn't on your path. We're going to move over here to, hold on, before I move on, they're giving me another message here. There could also be some pain about a mother. I don't know if this is your mother, okay, or your lover's mother, or the mother of your children, but there is this pain here about losing a mother, or losing a mother's love, okay? Could someone feel like they lost a mother's love when they lost you? Yes. Could you feel like you lost a mother's love at some point in your life? Yes. For someone, it was you always tried. You always tried to establish a relationship with your mom. I think she had some strong Aries or Scorpio in her chart, but she was ruled by Mars. And your mother was always argumentative or distant or very detached. And you may have never really achieved a level of affection and compassion from a mother. And it's disappointing for you because you really wanted to establish that kind of a relationship, but it didn't get established. And so there's some, I feel defeated. I always tried to win my mother's love, but I feel defeated. So for someone, that is a message. For another person, it is, I lost my mother to a death, Scorpio Mars energy. Okay? Scorpio Aries is what I meant. And This is the Mars. And so it came in and destroyed your mother. This could have been a death that was very violent. Could have been she was murdered. I'm so sorry about that if that happened. It could have been an accident, a fatal accident. It could have also been a sickness that you felt came in like a vengeance and took her from you. The one person that you wanted more than anything in your life, and you feel not angry, but there was a time where maybe you felt angry with God, but this is more just emotionally detached, okay, because you feel robbed. And for someone, they did lose their mother and they feel robbed. They feel like they have lost a great value, and they'll never know how good life could have been with her, okay? And I'm sorry if that's you on that, end of the spectrum there. There's also an energy here of a mother that you share a child with, okay? And for me, reading, if you are a mother with a child, you feel like no matter how hard you try, no matter how much you give, Four of Pentacles, the one you love keeps resisting you and keeps giving elsewhere and doesn't commit and doesn't stay home. This person does not stay home. This person does not live with you. And it's like you're trying so freaking hard to stabilize a home, to make a nice home for you and your love, but they don't stay home. They're off, out. Maybe they're committed elsewhere. Maybe they're just busy at work and they're traveling for work. Maybe they're not ready to move in. I don't know, but they just don't stay home. And so this is a very big frustration for a mother who is always trying, and she's exhausted. She is tired of working by herself for everything. This is someone who says, you know what? I'm effing done. I am effing done doing everything. I am done I'm done pursuing. Okay? I've been working on this, and I'm ready to work on something else because I am flat out done. Ten of Swords. I'm going to put that shit down. I'm not going to continue anymore. I'm not going to kiss your ass anymore. I'm not going to bend over backwards for you anymore. I'm not going to sacrifice my needs, wants, or desires for you anymore. I'm not going to take, crumbs anymore. This is someone here saying, fuck your crumbs. I'm sorry to say that, guys, but that's how it comes out. I'm sorry, I know. Oh, I better watch my language. Don't worry, my door's closed. They can't hear me. It really is. My door's closed. Yeah, but there's someone who's like, fuck your crumbs, motherfucker. I mean, this is someone who's like, fuck you and your bag of chips. Fuck you and your crumbs. This is a Leo, maybe Leo or reverse, right? Taking their power back. So we're coming into the High Priestess and the Moon. Woo! By the way, this is both very strong Pisces energy. Now, everyone corrects me on the moon. Steph, the moon is Pisces. It's not Cancer. Shush. Whoever decided that these cards were specific signs can kiss my ass. I am a mold breaker and a way paver. First of all, I'm going to change that shit. The moon rules the sign of Cancer, so excuse the fuck out of me, but the moon card is a Cancer card. And fuck anyone else that doesn't agree. So, fuck them, whoever came up with that bullshit. Anyways, the moon is ruling the sign of Cancer, but the reason I am saying that there's strong Pisces energy is because I also have the High Priestess, which is a Pisces energy. She is also Gemini and Scorpio. Scorpio for the dark. Scorpio for the deep knowledge. Scorpio for secrets and fearlessness, okay? Working with the dark energies is the high priestess here, the dark side. But then we have Pisces coming in, which is a spiritual enlightener, which is ultimate spiritual guidance and leader, okay? Pisces is definitely a leader of the water signs in psychic powers. All kinds of psychic powers, mediumship, divination, tools of all kinds, magic of all kinds, feelings, the exploration of feelings, being super sensitive, super empathic. So this is a very all-knowing Pisces energy. And Gemini is mostly for magic. Gemini comes in with magic, Hasta Nakshatra, using the tarot cards, using the candles, using magic, using runes, okay, spell writing. Gemini is all about the other side also, because Gemini has the twins, which is good and evil, which is the reflection, which can be seen as bipolar sometimes, but Gemini is not. And it's just looking at two different sides of the situation, seeing things in multiple dimensions. So Gemini is able to view things from a very different perspective than most, because they can look at things from all angles because of their twin. So anyways, so all that's going on in these cards, all right? But today I'm feeling strong Pisces. So let me move on from that. If there is strong Pisces in this energy, this would be a Pisces moon, which would be an Aries moon in tropical. But you can keep this how you want to keep this. Also check your D9 Navamsha. Nobody ever checks their D9 Navamsha, which is your marriage chart, which is your adult chart, which represents your 9th house, luck, and your future, and your life as a mature person. So always check your D9 Navamsha. But anyways, this is someone that is extremely psychic, a very gifted tarot card reader or medium, someone that does dabble in magic, someone that is into some kind of Egyptology, okay? Someone that has a connection to Egypt. Maybe you feel called to Egyptian art, to Egyptian messages, to Egyptian whatever. You just feel called. Then maybe you have dreams and memories of a past life involved with Egypt, okay? Which is another, option. And going even deeper, because we like to go deeper with Pisces. Let's go even deeper. Forget Egypt. Let's talk about the first beginnings of this planet and how the ancient ones were involved with higher energies, different energies to create life here on this planet, involved with the building of the pyramids, involved with the creation of a lot of different civilizations and how they were run. This is pre-Atlantean and Atlantean, Sumerian, and I would say before, the Sphinx in front of the pyramids was actually there before the pyramids were there. Yeah, Lemuria, thank you. The Sphinx was there before the pyramids, and it was dated I think it was 1,000 years or 1,500 years before the pyramids were even built. And do you know, Leo, this has something to do with you. During the age of Atlantis, maybe even Lemuria, during that kind of an age, the Sphinx was actually a lion. It was not a half lion, half human head person. Okay? It was a full-fledged lion. Okay? And you know why? Because the Sphinx was facing your constellation of Leo. So whatever civilization was living there and created the Sphinx, they had an image of the lion. All right? And there was some kind of shit that went down, but eventually they cut the lion's head off and put on the pharaoh, or whatever was on the Sphinx. Whatever that head was, they put it on, okay? That was not there originally. That head was a different age of stone than the body. So believe me, they changed. But what's even weirder, it changed after our planet or something shifted. I don't know if it was the solar system, the constellations that moved, or we moved. I'm assuming we moved, but I don't know. And anyways, the Sphinx was no longer pointing in the Leo constellation. So there was a shift. And then this new shit started going down with the pyramids, with all of that stuff. But Leo, Lemuria and Atlantis and the Samaritan, or you know what I'm talking about. That was all Leo. It was like the age of Leo. Leo was power. It was masculine. It was also loving. It was from the heart. It was passionate. The people were passionate. The people were fighters. They were warriors. They were beautiful, aesthetically pleasing. They were lovers, and they loved luxury. Okay, it was a very beautiful time. And so there is some kind of a past life connection. See how I went there? Like, I didn't even mean to go there, but I went there. So there is a connection, Leo, that you have a past. And it may not be an Egyptian past, but it may be before that, pre-Egyptian. This may have something to do with your roots in a civilization that really worshipped the Leo energy. Okay? And so you know this. And maybe you do have these dreams, these weird connections, okay? But anyways, I think that you are aware of your gift. And I think you do have a gift, a very strong gift of seeing in these past lives, seeing into the future, using divination tools and magic. And I think that you understand magic is very different than what people today consider magic. It's so taboo today. So many people shun magic because of movies, because of bullshit, and they believe it's either dark or light. And they're so confused. And what needs to be put back into our minds, like it was in Atlantis and Lemuria, is the law of attraction, the power of the earth, the energy of stones, the energy of gold, the energy of the soul, the aura. These are the powers that we don't pay attention to because everyone's busy pointing fingers at how dark or evil the unknown is. And people are so scared today. And, you know, with religion, persecuting anyone that thinks differently, it's really made it very taboo to even dabble in your own power. And they want you to believe that it's evil, it's sinful, it's dark, it's completely unhealthy and wrong. To do what? To heal the world? Let's look at the logic. It's wrong to heal the world. It's evil to heal the world. It's evil to heal people from suffering. It's evil to tell people what's going on in their Akashic records, in their soul, in their spirit around them. It's wrong to use your God-given gifts. You see, religion doesn't work with God. They're not even connected really with God. They use his name and his face to get power. But really, God is in everything and everyone. It's just the ultimate. It cannot be withheld. God is in you, God is in me, God is in everyone. He is all powerful. He is both male and female. He is both dark and light. He is both good and evil. He is the source of all things. He is great spirit. It is the source. It is the engine for all things. And see, they don't want you to believe that. They want you to believe that religion is the source. Religion is the engine. Religion is what's going to get you from point A to point B. They don't want you to think that you can do it yourself. Now, I'm not saying toss away all religious teachings, but I'm saying question the ones that don't fit. Question the ones that do not resonate with truth. Search your soul. Trust your intuition. Please. Because the power that you hold is not dark or evil. I was having a discussion with my aunt, who did, like I said, tarot many years ago, and she was saying, you know, the Bible says that all divination is witchcraft. It's evil. Tarot, and she used to do tarot, but she's like, you know, just so you know, it's dark. First of all, who says it's dark? Well, the Bible. You know, the Bible says it's dark in the freaking Old Testament. Leviticus, Deuteronomy, freaking all that shit. This is so damn old. It's so damn old. It talks about all kinds of darkness and evil things they didn't understand. And can I just say, Jesus came to not do away with the Old Testament, because that's the Torah, and Jews obviously value the Torah. It's very ancient. Islam values the Torah, Jews value the Torah. It's just an ancient, the very beginnings of the word. And believe it or not, the high priestess holds the book of Torah in her hands, the Torah book, which is all the Old Testament. So the high priestess knows about the Bible, the Old Testament. She knows. And yet she still moves forward secretly in the power of real God, the power of the universe. But she doesn't tell anybody that. Why? Because she'll be persecuted. She has to keep it a secret because everyone's going to judge her based on that book. So I want to tell you this. Jesus came and he did away with so many rules, so many laws, so many things in the Old Testament. And I told my aunt, well, I didn't really get a chance to talk with her. She kind of got scared and didn't want to continue the conversation. She kind of just left the conversation. But let me tell you this. In the Old Testament, it was okay to stone women. In the Old Testament, it's okay to crucify men and women. In the Old Testament, it's okay to, it says, do not let these adulterers and idolaters and, you know, witches live. Do not allow them to live. Hello, that's murder. And it's hypocritical, because when the 10 Commandments came, it said, thou shalt not commit murder. But in the same other side of the coin, do not let people you think are evil live. So you're going to have to murder them because you can't let them live. Hypocrisy. And it's written all over the Bible, but a lot of people just don't question. Like, oh, well, the church says this, so I'm not going to question that. Oh, the church is okay with that, so I'm not going to question that. You know, it's not okay to judge on spiritual gifts of God because they don't understand it. And they just didn't understand it. And even people today, still, thousands of years later, they don't understand the law of attraction, magic, shamanism. They don't understand the power that people can have in witchcraft, which is sorcery, which is evil in their mind. But when you really look at what they do, it's not evil. It's not. And I'm not going to go into all of that, guys, but there is a connection with Leo and all of these things that I just talked about. All taboo things. Maybe there is a difference of opinion between you and your lover. You guys do not agree on religion and spirituality on the same page. You're not on the same page. You or your lover may be the one that is ultra spiritual and you don't want to be opened up to that. You don't want to understand that. And can I just add, is it possible, Steph, that people that are into witchcraft and this and that are evil, that some of them are twisted, that some of them do dark magic, that some of them summon spirits, and some of them cast evil spells onto people to cause harm or death. Doesn't that happen, Steph? Yes, it does. Does that make magic as a whole evil? Let's not throw the baby out with the bathwater, okay? Let's not throw the baby out with the bathwater. Yes, there's some shitty people out there, but a majority of them are not. Okay? That's just what what the media feeds you, what stories you hear. The people that actually do magic don't even know they're doing it. A lot of them are healers. A lot of them are seers. A lot of them are naturalists who create remedies that heal people. All these new concoctions that people are coming out with today to have cures with herbs. This has been around for eons. That's a form of magic. It's a form of divination. Burying people, which is earthing, is also a form of magic. It's using the earth's magic. Some people do it without a ceremony and some people do it with a ceremony. Can I tell you that earthing with a ceremony is much better and has much better results than not? If you earth with a ceremony and make it a ritual, you will heal 10 times faster. That is magic. It is also using the power of God, using the power of the universe, of this earth. It's being connected to source. Nothing's evil about healing people. Nothing's evil about using spirit to bring forth truth and knowledge and wisdom. And if you're not going to use it in an evil, malice kind of way, there's nothing scary or dangerous about it. Stephanie, is there a difference between white magic and dark magic? Because I hear people on their YouTube channels or witches that just talk in general on TV, they say they are white witches, or people say they're black witches and they're Satanist and they're dark. Is that a thing? Yes, it's a thing. Let me get real with you though. The ones that are claiming they're dark and they want to wear dark makeup, dark nails, dark everything, and they look so emo, they look so dark. They want to be dark. They just really perceive that, and they want to do dark magic. Their magic is not very powerful. I hate to say that, but it's not. Their magic has no power on someone that has the power of both dark and light. For someone that had goth chicks, goth guys as well, but that person that is all dark, does not have the power of a witch or a shaman or a healer or a true spiritual high priestess that uses both. Trust and believe this today. They are weak, they are beneath, and they are under. Do they have power? Yes, but they are weak. It is like going to a restaurant and ordering a Cosmopolitan. Can I have a Cosmo, an apple martini? Because I'm about to get crunk. No, you're not going to get drunk off of an apple martini, okay? However, if you take a shot of Patron, I'm gonna put you on your ass. You know what I mean? A high priestess is a shot of Patron, the good shit. And a dark witch is a freaking apple martini, okay? Oh God, that's terrible, but it's true. The same with the white witch. I'm not just gonna sit here and bash the dark. Excuse me while I get a drink. A white witch can sit here and go, I am of light. I wear only white. I am angelic. I speak to the angels. I don't practice dark magic. I am always in the light. I only do magic on healing, prosperity, and myself. I never do magic on others. I just keep in my bubble. Listen, if you want to stay in your bubble, Your magic is not going to go far. You are again an apple martini. You have power, but it's not great. Okay? There is a perfect recipe and there is a perfect balance. Hello, High Priestess, white and black, good and evil, light and dark, Gemini energy, the twins, but also the ultimate power. She knows, hello, third eye, awakening, she knows that true power of the universe is in her hands, comes from perfect balance. You have to have both. And people don't understand that. And there's so many lost people that get sucked into dark magic or sucked into white magic. And I sit here today to you and whoever's in those energies and say this: until you master both, your power will be minimal. And what I'm seeing here, and look at these cards, is that not a knowing? Do you not feel the power in this particular section right here? Look at the duality. We have two pyramids, two lights going up around the moon. And we have two candles, two pillars of truth. The two and the two, spiritual testing, but also balance. Deep ocean, deep knowing, deep space, deep ocean. These are the unknown things. I do share with you some of the unknown things. Do you know a lot of people would be too pussycat scared to talk about the things I talk about on this channel? They're too scared because they might be judged. Somebody might question them. Somebody might say something. It doesn't really matter what they say. You have to just say, fuck it, I don't care what you say, this is the truth. And this is why the High Priestess is normally very careful who she tells her secrets to. Because you're going to see on this channel, watch, some of the comments in the comment section below the video, some of the comments in live chat, I might even get emails about talking about this. And you get those classic people that start spitting scripture at me. Or you get people that, you know, like my aunt, you know, that you're covered by the blood of Jesus and Jesus died on the cross for your sins and you need to know that this is evil. You know, it's not of God. What in the hell? I'm very confused. Again, they're too scared. They're just too scared to talk about the truth. And so I want you to know they're just too damn scared. And they have not put themselves out there on a ledge, on the edge, and jumped and thought, maybe I'll die and fall to my death, or maybe I'll fly. But taking that leap takes balls and takes guts and takes Leo lion strength. And I want you to know that Jesus came down about this book. And he told them, I came and it was prophesied. It was prophesied that I was coming. It means there were psychics. There were seers. There were people that said and wrote, he is coming. And when he came, they didn't even believe him. Why? Because they shunned, at the heart of it, they shunned the prophecy. They shunned the foreseeing of it. And basically all the Bible is a bunch of, what do you say? I can't think of the word. So it's the P. What is the word? Parables. It's not even like legit, like this is reality. It's all parables. It's all stories about planetary alignments and transitions and shifts in our history. It's not legit like real. It's just parables meant to help you understand when the sun did this and Saturn did this and the age changed because of this. And, you know, people just don't want to understand that. But he came to say, look, I value the Torah and I value the word of God, and I value the fact that God is real, and that is good. But there's a lot of shit in this Bible that is horse shit. Let's just be real. And I think Jesus really came to say that. He was an Aries, by the way. No one believes that, but he was. He was the beginning. He is the ram. He is the Lamb of God. The lamb is the ram. It is the beginning. It is Aries. He is a freaking Aries. He came here to fuck with people and say, hey, there's some horse shit that you're following. No, you don't stone people to death. No, you don't treat women like shit. No, you don't murder people because you think they're unholy and some rabbi who sits on his throne says so. No, you don't act like an imbecile or an asshole and mistreat humans that are suffering from an illness and being sick. No, you're not blind, mindless, careless, cavemen. You are spiritual beings, and God is in you, and God is with you. And I want you to know that the Spirit, the Holy Spirit, is with you and in you. And I want you to know that you can use this Spirit to heal the sick, to raise the dead, which means awaken the sleeping people. He wanted people to wake up and love others. Love the Mary Magdalens, love the lepers, love the Greeks that were the sinners in that time, love everyone. And his greatest message was unconditional love. His greatest message, above all others, above all the laws ever written, if there is one that could still stand and none else can, it is love others like you love yourself. Love. That is it. Love is the number one thing. Fuck everything else. Fuck everything else. All your little rules, chants, and it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter. And even Paul said, I could do the greatest things in the world, heal the sick, raise the dead, and I could be the greatest speaker on the planet. But it would be all for nothing. My words would be like clanging cymbals if I didn't have love. That basically means you could be the greatest saint, Mother Teresa, on the planet. And it wouldn't mean shit if you didn't love people. If you were busy judging and not opening your heart to people, it wouldn't mean shit. And that's what he freaking came here to say, was all your little freaking temples, all your little freaking sacrifices, all your little, I go to church every Sunday and read the Bible and remember every verse. It doesn't mean shit when you're judging the high priestess for using a power. It doesn't mean shit when you're judging someone who is suffering and in hell and doesn't know how to get themselves out. It doesn't mean jack shit. So that is the message. And for some reason, Leo, you must be really into this. Like, you must be really into a very deep connection with Source. Leo, you must be knowing this. Somewhere in the bottom of your heart, in your soul, you know all of these things that I'm saying. It's like it's been there in your heart all along. These memories, these visions, this knowing, this uncomfortable feeling around religion, this, what is this? What is this? And now you know. And now you know. And so we're going to quit judging. We're going to quit saying you're white and you're black. We're going to quit saying this is good and this is evil. We're going to knock that shit off. And we are going to love both. Yes, we are going to love both. And this is acknowledging the shadow side and loving it. And this is embracing both. This is quitting the beating up of your pride and your ego, but embracing it, but also having humility. Like I said from the beginning of this reading, the number 8, Major Arcana, strength. It represents what the difficulty, that it must take to balance both energies, to be dual. The strength and balls it must take to speak about these things. The courage that it must take to go into the dark and find goodness there. The strength that it must take to know that we need both. It takes wisdom, and it takes courage, and it takes a lot of hard work and strength. And Leo, you have that. And so let's move on here at this reading. So you're really into this, as I went there. Boy, I went there. I went deep. Scorpio energy, Pisces energy. Hello, we went deep. You see? And that's because this energy is here. I can't help it. We're going to move on over here to the Queen of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles. Again, pretty obvious. We have the mother and the child, just like this picture, the mother and the child. So there is a connection for Leo with the mother and the child. Okay. Like I said, this is either about you and your mother or the mother of your children. There's some kind of a connection there, okay? Anyways, over here is where we see what Spirit would say the outcome. And it's leading up to this Ace of Pentacles. But it's about loving and nurturing other people and yourself. She acts in service. The Queen of Pentacles is the one when there is a famine in the town. She has all the grain and she distributes evenly to families, but not as evenly as you might guess. The Queen of Pentacles looks at people in a very loving, empathic, sympathetic way. She has empathy. She is in service. And so if a mother shows up with 5 children, she's not going to give 1 bag of grain because she gives 1 bag of grain to each family. She's going to give a little more. And if a man and a wife show up and it's just the 2 of them, she's not going to give them a full bag of grain. She's going to say, I'm going to give you half because you don't have the need to really have that full bag. So she is making judgments based on needs. She is assessing who needs what. You need this, you need that. She very fairly gives, but she manages her money and her grain very well. This is why she's the Queen of Abundance, the Queen of Pentacles. You know how hard it is to manage a bank account, your money, to budget for the month? Queen of Pentacles does that shit. She can do it for other people. She is a banker. She is an investor. She is a mother. She represents someone who can create more abundance on what little she is given. If you give her a bag of grain, she will make hundreds of loaves of bread. Okay? If you give her $10, she'll make $1 million. Okay? If you give her a home, she will create a lavish castle from that little home. If you give her a seed, she will give you children. If you give her love, she will give you 10 times the love you give her. Do you understand? She grows. Okay? You give her seeds, she'll give you a garden. Okay? This is someone that is smart, wise, powerful, resourceful. This is a handy woman also. And keep in mind, sex is no matter. You could be male or female. But this is someone that knows how to work with her hands. I'm talking, she knows how to do home repairs. She knows how to cook. She knows how to clean. She knows how to sew. She knows how to care for wounds. She knows everything. This is a very resourceful Queen of Pentacles. Okay? She has got shit going on her own. Mm-hmm. What are you scared of? Go get Sissy. You can take yourself up the stairs. Stop being a little ninny. Go on. I don't need to protect you. There's nothing going on. Oh my goodness. Then stay in here with me.
I just want you to be done if you're waiting.
Oh, you're pretty. I love you. Hey, I'm almost done.
I want you to be done.
Oh, okay. I'll be right back, guys. Let me get him really settled, and I will start to finish up this reading. Look, see, I went through here, and I'm all the way over here. I am almost done, so hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Oh, you are so sweet and so squishy and so good. You know that? I just love you. I just love you. Want color? You want color? I got you a little color book. For my baby. Let me show you. No, but you can draw color if you want to. Okay, well, let me get it for you. Now put the tops on when you're done. You don't want them to dry out, okay? They're cool. Yeah, and now you can draw anything you want. Tiger, sharks, whatever you want. Okay. We'll get your shoes. I'm almost done. Okay. I'm back. I will get to the end of this reading, I promise. I know, it's been deep. That's why I said we must have a Pisces moon, because this is some deep shiznit, okay, or Aries moon. But anyways, moving forward. So we all know about the Queen of Pentacles and how she is a bringer of life, and she's a giver, and she's a nurturer, and she's in service. The Queen of Pentacles also represents an overall feeling of abundance, an overall feeling of success. Like, I made it stuff. I am at the pyramid top of success. This may be a time where you are almost at your most successful, abundant part of your life. This may be the time where you feel you've really made it. You've really made something of yourself. You've really made something of your life. This is an achievement. This is, I'm doing the career I love. This is, I'm beginning to have my own business. I'm beginning to be independent on my own. This is the beginning, Page of Pentacles, of real abundance. This might be the beginning of you becoming a millionaire. This may be the beginning of you opening your new business. This may be the beginning of owning your own home. Okay? So I want you to know that this is the beginning for great success and abundance, Leo. Now, I do have to read this on a different wave here, so I'm going to read this from a different perspective. Okay, so if you resonated with what I was saying, great. Okay, but there's also someone here who has been, if you are that Leo, resisted. Someone's been resisting you, and they left you. And you've constantly tried to nurture and give. Four of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. You've constantly tried to feed the relationship. But this person did not take the new beginning with you. They wanted to do the same shit again, possibly with somebody else, okay? Maybe an earth sign, okay? And they have hurt you and betrayed you. And you could be a mother. You could be a father. You could just be a very loving, unconditionally loving person. but they betrayed you. And they fed you to the wolves, basically. They left you in the dust, okay? They walked off into the sunset without you. And this has left you extremely emotional. It made you turn to magic. It made you turn to tarot. It made you turn to a medium, possibly, or a psychic. It made you go to the dark side, okay? It puts you in the dark, and it really puts you through an emotional period of spiritual testing. If that is you, you're being given another opportunity. It could be a second chance. It could just be a new beginning in general. But you are going to be given a gift for your suffering. If you have been that 10 of Swords, just knocked on your ass and you can't get up again, know that through a death and transformation, which is what I'm feeling here, you'll be given a new, better life. A beautiful gift. I want to get a message from the Sacred Traveler from Denise Lynn. Wow, and that is my family's name. My grandpa's last name was Lynn. I don't know if you're still here, basketball fan, but I think it's Irish. But yeah, Lynn. I don't know if it was Lynn or Linn. You know, I don't know, but it's an Irish name. I've never met a lot of that side of the family. But that's interesting. I like Lynn. Ooh, your middle name is Lynn. Oh, that's beautiful, XO. So I want to get a message now for Leo, please, about this new beginning. You're being gifted. It's compassion. You're being gifted compassion, and you're being given a second chance at happiness. And the card I have for you, Leo, is Discovering Truth. You, Leo, stand in the light of truth. Okay, you stand in the light of truth. And you are headed for it. Let's read this. It's like you're headed for truth. You stand for truth. Can I just say a message real quick of what I'm getting with this card? Leo, this could be you, or it's reversible if you're cross-watching, okay? But you really stand up for what's real, what's true. You'll fight to the bitter end. You'll fight to the death for truth, okay? You are righteous. And what I'm seeing in this card is he's watching the righteous path. And there's two men pointing, oh, what about there? And this other man saying, what about there? And there's a sign with two arrows, one going this way, one going that way. And you're just careless, not giving a shit about the signs, just trusting your intuition. If you guys can see that. See how they're kind of bickering about which direction to go? And this guy's just like, yeah, I know where to go. I'm following my heart. And Leo, this is you following your heart. What's wrong now? What? Okay, then bring it in here. Bring your colors in here. Sorry. You're done? Hang on, guys. Again. What's going on? Oh. Look at that bird. Okay. Jesus. I need to finish up. I want to stay forever in this reading, but I'm going to have to kind of get to a close here soon. But let's keep going. Sorry about the long wait. You stand in the light of truth. This is listening to the wisdom that rises from your soul. The moon and high priestess energy of intuition. Okay? Even if those around you don't agree, trust your instincts. Be yourself, whatever the situation, and respond from the authentic place inside your heart. Be starkly honest with yourself. Speak your truth. Live your truth. Walk your talk. Listen to your inner guidance and follow it. You radiate the energy of truth to others so they can find their truth. Wow, that's a very important message. Because of you radiating your truth, others are going to find theirs. The sacred traveler wants you to know that if you are facing a decision and your mind says one thing, but your heart says another, follow the dictates of the heart. You'll be on the right path. If you get a nudge to speak to someone or go in a particular direction, don't hesitate. Follow this guidance. On your journey, others may indicate what path you should take and why. It's not up to them. You can listen to their advice. However, if your heart indicates another way, follow that one. There's a place inside yourself that always knows the truth. Take time to be still, to discover the genuine place of knowing within. Often the hardest thing about living your truth is discovering what it is. So it's important to slow down, be quiet, and listen to the little whispers in your heart and in your soul. If there's an area of your life right now where you feel like you maybe are not being authentic, or where you're not in integrity with your values, it's time to make some changes. Wow. I have to tell you, the next card that comes after that is Distant Thunder, Clear the Air. I think that's an omen of what's to come. There needs to be some kind of energy here about clearing the air. Leo, I am picking up on someone that possibly has a bad relationship with the mother of their children. If you do, or you are the mother and you have a relationship with your children, there needs to be an energy of authenticity. You're not being who you really want to be with your children. Maybe you want to be more playful. Maybe you want to be more fun. Maybe you want to let your inner child out. Maybe you want to reconnect with your children because you work too much, long hours, and that's not authentic. If there's a voice inside of you saying, be with your children, listen. If, Leo, you are someone who's with the wrong person and you're staying away from your children, you know that's not what your heart wants. You know that you're making decisions based on somebody else's opinions and thoughts and feelings, and you're not being genuine to yourself. And you know that if that other person was out of the situation, you would be very different with your children. Thank you so much. Wow, $153, Cindy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Wow. Thank you so much. You're casting your beautiful heart. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Cindy. Thank you so much for that lovely gift. That's amazing. You have a beautiful heart. Thank you. I want you to know that if you are this person that is putting your children aside, you need to stop, because that's not what you really want. And as I was saying, if that other person was not in the picture, you would be a whole different parent. And for the women out there, or the men, that are in a relationship that you already feel emotionally disconnected from, but you've been kind of working at it anyways, disregarding your intuition, saying you need to move on from them and have a new life. It means that you've unfortunately put your children in the back seat, like not literally, but psychologically, because you've been feeding your relationship above your children, and it's not authentic with your heart. And I'm not saying that makes you bad. Guys, there was a time where I was that young 20s person who was putting their father in front of them, and, you know, it was their father. I didn't see anything wrong with that. But I was really into my relationship to where Danny and Mariah, I feel like I missed the boat. I feel like I was so focused on my relationship that I wasn't the parent I wanted to be. And do you guys know that kills me? I have so many regrets and it brings tears to my eyes even now. Because if I could go back and be a better mom and not throw myself into a shitty relationship. See, I'm getting emotional. I could have spent so much more time with my kids. And that is a regret. And you don't want to do that. Because now they're teenagers, and I just remember working long hours away from my kids and then coming home and taking care of their needs. Of course, I always did that. But feeding them, clothing them, and playing with them for an hour a day sucks. That's not enough. That's not enough. I wanted to do so much more. I wanted to go on vacations with them. I wanted to spend hours playing with them. I wanted to create little wonderlands in our home for them. I wanted to play board games more with them. I wanted to cook in Mariah's little play kitchen more with her. I wanted to do that, and I just didn't have a lot of time. And yes, I took my kids to the zoo and the park, but every time I was at the zoo or the park, I was taking pictures or getting snacks or worrying about their dad, and does he have this? It was stupid. I was always distracted also with their father cheating and where he was, and if that's you and you've been sucked into a relationship where, even if it's the father of your children, to where you've been more focused on the relationship than your children, don't. Because you're going to regret it. Trust me, I do. This is someone who in their heart desire to be like an inner child. They desire to be with their children. And if you're going to put others before children, even if it's their own parent, that's not the right thing to do. And so I just see someone, you know, male or female, it doesn't really matter here, but if you've been feeding and focusing on a relationship that doesn't serve you, it doesn't matter who they are, let them go and be the mom or the dad to that child or those children. They love you. They want to be with you. And you know your instinct is telling you to let this go, but it's been very hard. And it's been very hard to let go of someone, and you've been very stubborn. So that message is for someone. But whatever's going on here, Leo, trust your intuition. You know, and this is why I'm so into my littlest now, Matthew, because I have a second chance. I have a second chance to be my big kid. I have a second chance with this business now to be at home with my kids. I have this second chance now to be who I want to be as a parent, and I am so happy because I am that parent now. I am that parent I should have been 15 years ago. And some of you could have been, you know, maybe you have a second chance with your grandchildren. I don't know. But you have a second chance, Leo. And Leo, if you're a dad or a mom and there's been a breakup or a separation in a relationship with the father or mother of your children, I see that trust your intuition, because you are being given another opportunity and another chance to mend your family and bring it together. But you have to trust your instincts and your heart. If your head is telling you one thing, don't listen to your head. Listen to your heart. And I think there's been a disconnect. It's been too hard. You've been listening to your head. Or this is reverse message for someone, and someone else has been listening to their head. But someone's been listening to their head and not their heart. And the message today is listen to your heart. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's see, we'll do the after tarot. What's going to happen in this situation, Spirit, for the sign of Leo? Okay. I don't know if they should both be in reverse. Let me see. I guess so, my other deck. Huh. Yeah, not everything is in reverse. What the heck? Okay. They're both in reverse. We have a baby behind a throne. And we have a man and a woman in front of the King of Swords. And he's hiding the baby behind him. And the sword is behind him. But there's a sword that he's also holding. So I feel like this is fighting over a baby. Okay, I'll hold it upright so you can see, but it did come in reverse. Diverse. Maybe there's a divorce going on, you know? You could be going through a divorce or a separation, but it looks like there's been some confrontation between a masculine and a feminine lover, and behind the throne of wisdom, behind the throne of logic, behind the throne of justice is an innocent babe who doesn't deserve to suffer by the sword, doesn't deserve to suffer by the words of their mother and father, doesn't deserve the pain caused by the mother and the father. It doesn't involve them. And so in reverse, I feel like there's children suffering, Leo. And again, we have the High Priestess. This is divine feminine knowledge. There's a nun, a white nun and a black nun, the yin and the yang. The black nun is by the white pillar, the white nun is by the black pillar. Again, we talked about the powers of good and evil, light and dark, the balance. The High Priestess sits between the both. Again, which marks she is in perfect balance with both good and evil, light and dark. She is the holder of all spiritual divination and all psychic things. Behind her sits the owl. She is very wise. Thank you so much. I appreciate that super chat, Tanho. Thank you very much. So when it's in reverse, I feel it's not following that intuition, making judgments and not following the knowing. This is what's causing the suffering for the child or the children. And bottom of the deck is the Devil card. There could be a third party involved, a karmic energy. The demons are drooling at the suffering that's going on to the innocent. There is some very sick, dark, evil bullshit going on, and I'm going to get to the bottom of this here. I can't just move on yet. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. There is a third party here causing some serious strife in this relationship, Leo. There is somebody here that is fucking with you like the devil. There is someone here dark. There could be dark magic. There could be just a dark, evil, bitchy person. There's a terrible person. There is a third party terrible person. And I'm going to tell you, this person is downright evil. I'm not kidding. There is someone. 10 of Pentacles is in reverse. Below that, this is divorce and the breaking up of a home. the separation of a family legacy, causing also financial ruin and financial loss. Spirit, tell me who this devil is. And I'm going to be absolutely real with you. I feel the chills with this card. I'm not kidding. I have goosebumps. I felt cold behind my neck. There is a very dark, evil person in your midst. I'm not kidding. Tell me about this devil, Spirit, and tell me about this. Oh, yeah, it's a third party. Three of Pentacles, sorry. Three of Pentacles, Page of Swords. They are secret, covert asshole or bitch, whoever this is for you. This person is secretly, covertly acting like they're working with someone, working for the betterment of someone, maybe even a child. We have a page, again, the Knave of Swords. This person has a mask and a guise. Why? Because the devil is the master of illusion. The devil comes in light. He is one of God's most cherished, beautiful angels. In fact, he was said to be the most beautiful of all God's angels and God's favorite. Interesting enough, he turned his back. Why? He was two-faced. He was jealous, envious. That's what they say. That's the rumor. Okay? This just for, you know, just whatever. I'm not going to go there. Anyways, we don't know. But I can tell you this. The energy of a mask and disguise and lies and deception is here. And that's who the hell this person is. They work with people like they're so good, but they're not. This is not the story, but I'm just going to give you an example. This is like a police officer getting a sex trafficking report and saying, I'm going to take care of that, ma'am. Thank you for your report on the sex trafficking that you just told me about with these young children at this school. I'm going to go investigate. And then the cop goes over there to investigate the school and the sex trafficking and takes off his mask. And he's the head of the sex trafficking. He sits there and laughs. Ha, got another report today. Too bad we're not going to investigate it. And then he goes and does his evil business. You know, and I'm not saying that's the situation at all. I'm just using this as an example. That this person may be acting like they are good, but they are not. They are acting like they are in power and in control, but they are not. This is also equivalent to being a stepmom or a step-parent. That I love your children. I'm so good with your children. I'll buy your children 1,000 gifts and get their nails done and their hair done, and I'll buy them their favorite toys and guns and take them places. But when you're gone, when someone leaves to work, they are either A, really mean to the children and they're not saying anything, or they're talking shit about the children. Now, if someone is with children that are like old enough to tell what's going on, I don't see this two-faced person being mean to the child. Because if the child's already 9, 10, 11, 12, whatever, they can tell their mom or dad, hey, this is what's going on with the step-parent. They're terrible. So I don't see this person being terrible to older children. But I do see this person being terrible to younger children that cannot speak or stick up for themselves. Someone who's probably under the age of 7. This person would be really mean to the children, or talking really bad about them. Like, you know, oh, that child's probably not even his, probably not even hers. You know, she's, you know, faking it. This child is a little bastard. This child is a little spoiled brat. You know, they could be saying things like that. These children, God, girl, they're so spoiled rotten, it makes me sick. You know, they're just terrible. You know, and then they smile in their parents' face like, oh, hi, they were such an angel today. Oh my God, I love her like my own. I've met some real twisted people like that. And someone here is playing a very good role and a very good act, but they have another side to them. They have another side to them, and believe me, it's an evil, dark, malicious side. And I just want you to know that this is not okay, and justice will prevail, believe me. What's going to happen to this fake person for the sign of Leo? What's going to happen to this fake person? What do you see happening? He or she is so fake. Completely fake. We have 7 of chalices. They have a choice to get honest. Knight of Swords, bottom of the deck. They have a choice to get honest. There's going to be a Tower. I think the truth is going to come out. But it's not going to be because they get called out. It's going to be because they're given a choice to leave. Because the Tower is almost like justice. It's like they know that they can't keep up this charade. So either walk away now, leave now quickly, pack your shit and get the fuck out, or the Tower's coming for you. Okay? The Tower is coming for you. And we're not going to tolerate this kind of behavior. Why? 3 cups. Good times are coming. Reconciliations. Cancer energy again, mother energy. There's a reconciliation here with this unconditional loving parent. The real parent, the real person, the real Slim Shady can really stand up now. This person's mask is going to come off. Oh yeah, Page of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. There's going to be an offer, an apology. Someone's going to see the truth with the Knight of Swords. An air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Someone's going to get called out on their bullshit, exposed, and someone's going to see the truth. There's going to be an ending to this relationship. It cannot stand. Because there needs to be a reconciliation or alliances made with the right people. There's going to be communication going out away from that relationship into another. Oh yeah, it's definitely Queen of Cups. I told you the mother energy, Cancerian energy. There's going to be some actions made to go towards the Queen of Cups. And this knave asshole, this devil asshole is going to get left in the back. Because the Queen of Chalices, which is also, I think, the Queen of Pentacles, is going to have a reunion or a reconciliation. And I feel like it's long overdue. And we have the Six of Swords. So I think that this is going to be leaving a very tough, difficult situation behind. Leaving those rocky waters. And look at that. There's a mother and a child. Just saying. Just saying. There is going to be peace. There is going to be a family reunion, a family reconciliation going in the right direction. Bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Wands. Again, more mothering energy. There's the Queen of Wands sitting on her throne, and behind her is a nurturing, loving mother giving to her daughter. Bringing abundance. And look, she's holding a scathe. See the knife? The girl has cut something out, and here comes nurturing. She really reminds me of a Queen of Pentacles, actually. But it is the Queen of Wands. But maybe the Queen of Wands and Queen of Pentacles is also the queen. Like, all the queens are one person. You know what I mean? It's like the feminine energy in this reading is one person. But she has, or he has all the energy of being warm, nurturing, loving. Even the Queen of Wands is Leo energy. And so I just feel like the Queen represents one group. Anyways, I think that there's going to be some peace. Whoever has been suffering and always giving and just getting the short end of the stick here and not been believed about this evil, dark person that has been in the way, I think that you're going to have some peace. I think that you're going to have what you deserve, which is justice. That devil's not going to be let to stand. If it's a spell, if it's a dark energy, if it's a dark person, if it is ill on anyone, if it is cruel to a child, if it is cruel to someone undeserving of cruelty, it will not be tolerated. I'm sorry, but it will not. I just wanted to kind of dive into that energy. So that's really what I'm feeling here. The truth will come out. Don't forget, the truth will come out. Somebody here really needs to discover the truth. Spirit, show me the person who has not been trusting their intuition, who has been deceived. Show me the person who has been deceived in this reading. Show me the person who's been refusing to see the truth. The Six of Cups. A soulmate. True love. Somebody that has a past with you, Leo. Six of Cups is also Cancerian energy, just saying, putting that out there. This person is a soulmate. We had King of Wands, Queen of Wands, beginning of the reading. I'm going to stick to that by saying, Leo, you have a real divine soulmate, and it is showing me that your soulmate did not see the truth. And keep in mind, this is reversible, but it's someone you love very, 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 very much. It's someone that you consider family. It's someone that you feel deeply connected to. We have a number 8, take strength. 8 of Pentacles, Virgo energy. This person is someone you've been working on this for a long time with, years. 8 years, maybe more. You've been working so hard on this relationship. Even if it's not 8 years, it could be 6 months or more, okay? But you've been working on this relationship, trying to build it. The Sun card, there you are, Leo. You've been trying to build it and heal it. This person has been deceived. This person could have been deceived by any of the signs I just mentioned, but I'll tell you what. This person will see the truth with the Sun. Wisdom and knowledge will be bestowed upon them. How does this person feel about you? How does your soulmate feel about you, Leo? How does your soulmate feel about Leo? How does the soulmate feel about Leo? Queen of Pentacles, the Fool, double confirmation. Bottom of the deck is 2 of Swords. They know they have to make a decision about you. They feel like they need to take a leap of faith. You are the Queen of Pentacles. This is you, Leo. This could be crosswatch or whatever, but you are the nurturer, the giver, the lover, the healer, and they know how they feel about you, that there's another new beginning. After a volcano erupts, okay, after some real shit goes down, they're going to have to take a leap of faith. They're going to have to just pick their shit up and go be with the Queen of Pentacles. Why? Because she's a giver. Look how she's giving to the people that need her. In the back of her throne. She is just. She is righteous. She is beautiful. She is nurturing. She is giving. She is loving. She's deserving. And she is fruitful. She is very kind. Let's just put it that way. Queen of Pentacles, you are kind. And you are patient. And your soulmate totally knows this about you, but they have been in a very bad indecision, unable to make a decision, and they've been arguing with you. Again, we get this card, King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They may have some strong air in their chart, but they have been a real pill to deal with. They've been too hard on you, and they've been very judgmental on you. And not only that, they've caused problems for the innocents. Maybe it's your children, maybe it's their children, maybe it's just the new beginning that you guys were supposed to be given. But I do feel there is a sun involved here in this reading. We had a lot of sun cards, we have a lot of children cards, page, 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 page. I mean, maybe you guys have a lot of children, maybe you have one, I don't know, but page has been bleh, thrown up all over this reading. And we do have a lot of that. So if this resonates for you, great. If it doesn't, it's just not your reading. I'm not reading for you. Okay? I'm not reading for you. I'm reading for the person who is going through this. Okay? So anyways, this person does feel that you are the righteous one, but they have been unable to make this decision. I do think you guys are going to go towards healing, more air energy with this person. You are going to heal with an air sign. 6 of Swords to the 4 of Swords. This is reaching a place of peace. And again, another ace, Ace of Wands, a new beginning. Underneath that is the Empress, more children. Don't tell me children aren't involved in this reading. They are. They are involved. So, don't tell me they're not. Don't tell me they're not. We even have the Judgment card, bringing up the past. And 3, whoops, I got 2 cards. 3 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Family, children, again, don't tell me children are not in this reading. I don't want to hear that shit. Please, spare me. I don't want to hear that shit. Please, don't even bother saying a word. Underneath that is the High Priestess again. Okay? Believe me, there is definitely going to be a reuniting of a family. Okay? There is going to be a new beginning. It does look to me like a second chance for a family to reunite for the sign of Leo. If you don't share children together, that's okay. I'm not saying you have to share blood. Could you share blood? Hell yes, in this reading. But if you don't share blood, don't feel bad. There is a blended family kind of energy here also, okay? And I just feel like, in general, the children in the home, whether they're little or grown, have suffered because of this soulmate drama with that Devil card, third-party energy, okay? Children have suffered, and they have been hurt because of this. And it's all because somebody was not following their heart and their intuition. I know, I need to end this reading. In the extended, I am going to clarify that devil bitch, asshole, whoever that is. I'm going to see what's going to happen in their life shortly. I'm going to do a reading on that. I also am going to clarify each area here about the outcome of the resistance. I want to know when this resistance is going to end. I also want to know when this person is going to leave a very certain situation behind and see the truth. I want to know what hard work looks like for this new beginning, what is needed, what is the advice from Spirit. And I want to know about the person that's been hurt, what's in their future, okay? What's coming up for them. And I do want to know about your spiritual gifts, what's being said about your spiritual gifts, what is the advice about that. And I want to know what this new beginning looks like, okay, with the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So we're going to look into what that new beginning looks like. I do have to end this reading right now, but I am going to pull one last oracle. Maybe not one. Maybe I'll pull a couple little different things. I think I'll pull the prayer cards, my little heart prayer cards. What is the prayer for this person that is suffering in this situation? What is a prayer for this person that is dealing with a very evil devil energy? Tell me about this person, what he or she can do to ease up on this pain, because obviously it's very painful. Okay, And the advice from God, the advice from Spirit, the prayer that could assist you in this very painful suffering is guardian angel. Oh my God, my heart wants to just cry. You are guarded. You have a guardian angel, honey. This devil person does not have the power over you that you think they might have. You are shielded, my dear, protected by the Holy Spirit. That person's stupid apple martini, whack ass dark magic ain't even shit. Because when you're protected by the divine and you are harnessing both energies of light and dark, when you are balanced, that little bag of tricks can't do shit to you. Please know that. Secondly, they cannot harm you. There's nothing, there's not a finger or a harm they could cause on you. You are protected. And it says here, trust. All unfolds in perfect timing, Leo. You are one with divine will. Focus only on love, and your true desire will manifest at the most perfect moment. Be patient. I, your guardian angel, am watching over you and also helping you. You are protected. Okay, so if you're worried or you have some fear about that dark situation, have no fear. Have no fear, my dear. Let's get some sacred self-care advice for the sign of Leo. And if this devil person, if you're single and you're like, Steph, I don't know what the hell's going on with this reading. I feel called to say that a single message for someone. There's a devil in your life, someone that is oppressing you. Whoever's oppressing you and oppressing the inner child inside of you, that person has no hold. There could be a controlling spouse. There could be a controlling parent. There could be just what seems you have no control in your life. You are protected and you're going to get free from that, okay? If that's an addiction, you'll conquer it. If it's someone that affects you, you'll conquer them, okay? But anyways, what is the self-care for the sign of Leo? What is the self-care card for the sign of Leo? Woo! I love it. It's one of my favorite cards because it's just awesome. Oh, we got two. Okay. Well, surprise, surprise. We have rest. Pretty obvious. Get some good sleep. You will be resting better. You can sleep. Believe me, sleep at night because you are protected. If anyone can sleep well, Leo, it should be you. You're divinely protected. You should sleep like a baby. The next card you have is the number 22, synchronistic energy work. Energy work. So you're going to work on healing yourself, aligning your chakras. I see somebody really getting into the knowledge about chakras, learning the signs for each chakra, learning the mantras for each chakra. This might be something you want to get into. I also see you getting very rooted, very balanced. I see you working hard on balancing out your aura and your energy. Very high priestess. I think that this Leo has some very strong high priestess energy, which could be very much the Pisces I was talking about. But don't forget, you can add Scorpio and Cancer as well, okay? But we have Gemini too. So anyways, you're really finding peace inside of your life, harmony and balance. And I think you're mastering yourself for sure. So I'm going to read that. My energetic body is clear and radiating love. Again, love is like your message today, Leo. Prioritize the maintenance of your physical body, also known as your energetic body. It needs as much attention as your physical body. The two are inherently linked, so taking care of one takes care of the other. Check your metaphysical body through self-guided meditation. Leo, close your eyes and tune into the sensations you feel within. Start at the top of your head and work your way down. Ask each part of your body, of your chakras, how they feel and what emotions are they holding on to that need to be processed and brought into balance. Be patient. The response will come. Frequently, our physical ailments can be the result of unresolved metaphysical issues. Look for a well-trained healer who you intuitively feel is a good fit for your needs. Explore Reiki, Theta healing, somatic therapy, Watsu aquatic bodywork, chakra alignment, voice activation, sound healing, and any other modalities that feel right for you. For a journal prompt, do you have an intuitive sense of how the different energy centers in your body feel? Which ones do you intuitively feel need some attention? And so, Leo, this is just you taking care of you, resting and loving on yourself. I haven't got into the extended, but I just want to give you a channeling before I get into that. I do feel Spirit is going to help you get the desires of your heart. Look at the shape. I've been really working on the heart today and love, and that is your sign, Leo, is just love, the heart. And because you've been, I feel, working so hard at something you want, all will be made right. I know that you're going to be given a gift, and it's a happy gift, and it's not just some gift. It's a gift you've been working so hard for. It's something you've been really wanting, something you've been cultivating. It's going to happen. You are going to be getting a new beginning. I'm going to give you a sneak peek before the end about what Spirit wants you to know for sure before you leave this reading. Leo, what does Spirit want you to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, 7th house even. Ticking time bomb. Whew. It's only a matter of time. Only a matter of time. This too shall pass. You have been thinking, I don't know, Steph. I've been waiting. I've been the wounded warrior here, waiting to see results. Are you going to see results? Spirit says yes, you're going to see results very quickly with the Knight of Wands. Super fast. The universe is going to shove this result so quickly towards you. We have the Sun card, your card again. Surrender to divine will and divine timing. Trust me, you will be given the desire of your heart. When you love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your mind, all your soul, says the Bible, you will be given the desires of your heart. And in this modern day and age, if I can put a twist on that, if you love Spirit and Source and creation and the ultimate vibration of love above all things, if you are in the energy of unconditional love, no strings attached, and you are one with that energy source, you have nothing to fear, and all your desires will be made real in this reality, 3D, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of the Earth. You will be given that gift because you have unwavering faith. Unwavering faith and love and trust. So I don't think you have anything to worry about, Leo. All is in God's hands, literally, in my deck. All is in God's hands. This is going to work out in the way that it should. There is an energy here of justice. I didn't get the Justice card, but there is the energy here of it. Because there's the energy here of karma being made right. I also want to say, more than anything in this reading, if there is someone that has truly been suffering and they've been doing a lot of selfless giving and love and nurturing, the only time you're going to get this back is by loving yourself. So I know that you're doing that now with rest. I do also just want to say someone has put an end to their obsession over a relationship. Like, that's just plain and simple in this reading. Okay? Someone is done overthinking, over worrying, and over giving. They're just, no more. I am done putting energy elsewhere as quickly as I can. Someone is not walking out the front door, they are running away from this situation. So I do want to say good luck. I love you guys. This has been a really long Leo reading. I'm going to go ahead and get to the extended right now. And like I said, I want to get more details about the situation. I thank you so much for watching this channel. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. And remember, this love is a journey. It's not a destination, never is. So just keep swimming, because the energy is one way today and it's going to be different next week. You know, this is just the current energy vibes that I'm picking up on. What's in alignment with your life right now, okay? So let's keep swimming. I'm going to keep diving into this reading, and I'll see you on the other side. I will post it today. So good luck, everybody. And if you're interested in seeing the extended, if you want to know what is the extended going to be about stuff, I'm going to be pulling a Game of Thrones tarot. I'm going to be pulling my own tarot. I'm going to be pulling the Island Time Wellness Tarot, the Divine Masculine Messages Tarot. I will also pull an Enchanted Map Oracle and a James Von Prague Oracle, and even a Elque Oracle. So in my extendeds, it's not just 6 cards. Oh, come on over and see 10 minutes of 6 cards. I'll be pulling a lot of cards clarifying the energy of what's going on. Okay, so I hope to see you guys there, but that's what's going to be in the extended. And hopefully I get to see you over there. I love you guys. Have a blessed, beautiful afternoon. And I'll see you mañana. Maybe I'll come in and sneak another reading later. I don't know. We'll see how the energy goes. I'm just going to see what I'm feeling with that. But I hope this reading was good for you. It was a little specific, and I'm sorry that it was really specific. Sometimes the readings get like that. Real quick, I almost forgot before I leave. Leo, you're stepping into abundance. You're going to have a lot of money coming your way, okay? So please know that. Know that money is going to be given to you. I do see money. Money's going to be given, rightful money, money that's owed to you. There's going to be a debt that is paid. And they're showing me money, but if it's not money, if it's a debt that's owed to you, someone's going to repay a debt. Okay? And that's just a bonus a channeling I wanted to make sure you guys knew. Okay? There's going to be a debt repaid. Maybe it comes in the form of a gift. Maybe it comes in the form of money. Maybe it's going to come in the form of service, of time. Pentacles represent money, time, and the 5 senses. Anything that you can see, taste, hear, smell, touch, taste, whatever, you know what it is. I can't. But it's coming to you, Leo. And Leo, if you are the one that has been causing all these issues, because keep in mind, all readings are reversible. And if someone's cross-watching, and Leo, you're the one that's been causing this shitstorm, know that you're going to have to pay. You're going to have to work really hard and repay the damage that was done to someone that just wanted to give love. It's a ticking time bomb. But you know in your instincts, you already feel it in your intuition that you are resisting the universe, you are resisting fate, and you know in your gut that you're going to have to repay a debt to someone. Okay? So that is another sign there for Leo. You owe someone, and it's time to pay up. And if you are owed, it's time to pay up. It's divine timing. It's happening very quickly. If anybody wants some timing on that for this repayment of debt, it will be done by late August to September. Late August to early September. It will be done at that time or before that time. but you have about that much time, okay? That debt's soon to be repaid. So I just want to let everybody know what was going on with that. It's on the way, okay? So anyways, I love you guys. I'll see you in the extended. Have a blessed, beautiful, wonderful day. I hate to leave you guys. I'll miss you. I will miss you. I'll be thinking about you. I love you guys. My heart is with you today. I wish I could spend all day with you. All right, guys. Thank you. Bye.